3-1 as well. In the semifinals, Licorice Coke was able to take out Drunken Puking 3-0. Grimsley was able to take out Yer 3-1. So defeating two very good players on to make their way up here. And let's see what's going on here. Both players starting off on Ancient with encoders. Sorry guys. It's for the sake of the stream. And see, both going for encoders. This opening definitely holds a Marine Sen on wave 1. The only opening that really doesn't hold on wave 1 is Double Sentinel, which will lead to a Marine Send. 3 Sentinels does of course hold, but it costs 32 more minerals. We'll see nothing. Licorice Coke, a little bit of interesting positioning, I should say. The encoder's out here in the open, so it will take a little bit more damage early game, but until he puts a tank over here to draw the attention of the creeps. Looking at both players, neither have enough to upgrade their to make their encryptor, but that would have had to rely on a send from their opponents, which they did not see. Grimsley opting for the Spirit, same as Lick. Interesting to see they both send a Zealot here, which I think does make this opening weak, or definitely has a chance to. Yep, both sending their Zealot right on time. Both see said Zealot, and let's see who holds this Zealot send on wave 2. I think this should leak, or used to leak. With the waves getting buffed, this should definitely leak. And yep, both encoders will definitely go down. Who leaks more? Based on positioning in RNG. Looks like Grimsley leaks 2 more than Licorice Cokes. Just Grimsley just having a little bit of trouble in the series, a little bit unlucky. Leaking 2 more than Lick based on target firing from his towers, as well as a little bit of RNG. You never know what they're going to target. But he'll get some of his minerals back right here. Oh, Licorice Coke kills all the creeps with his Ascended Tower, while Grimsley can't hold 2. So I don't think Licorice Coke actually loses any minerals, while Grimsley loses the minerals from the 2 creeps. Going with Auto next race, going with the double Terminators is Licorice Coke. Nope, choosing to change his mind, opting instead for the Wally, which can be upgraded into the Android or the Brawler. Both pretty good, 2 pretty good tanks. And Grimsley is going for nothing. He sees a Ling. I'm not sure if this is going to actually hold. Yeah, you might be in a bit of trouble, Grimsley. I don't think this is going to hold. Yeah, you'll definitely leak. Leaks 9. Ooh, not looking good for Grimsley at all. He might just be too far behind right now, to be honest. As you can see, when your opponent leaks, when you leak, your opponent will get minerals for each creep that you kill, or that your SS kills. So we'll watch Licorice Coke's mineral count up here in the blue. He gets 4 for each creep he kills at this wave. And that will put him up significantly ahead. He'll be able to get the Daemon faster, or whatever he chooses to build faster. He'll actually go for a third SCV at the moment, and well, I wouldn't say hope, but he expects Grimsley not to send on wave 4. And he'd be right. Grimsley is saving up his gas, going for a gas bomb, but the thing about gas bombs is that you're cutting into your income, which in Grimsley's case he desperately needs. He needs some type of edge against Licorice Coke, and he just doesn't have one at the moment. He does opt to send the Zealot to Licorice Coke, but Licorice Coke opted to make the Ranger. And Looks like this will cause him not to... Yep, he'll hold this no problem. And Grimsley going up to serve SCV as well as Licorice Coke. Of course, Grimsley is risking a little bit more, but he has to take that risk, given how far behind he is. While Licorice Coke is free to make as many, well, not as many, but he's able to make extra towers to play a little bit safer. He'll be able to upgrade a little bit sooner than Grimsley, most likely, and his bombs will be a little bit stronger from this point out. Let's see. Licorice Coke has 40 more gas. Grimsley, we'll see how he chooses to use that in a bit. Both players seeing nothing on 5. Licorice Cook might expect something from Grimsley around wave 7, wave 8, given how far behind Grimsley is. Ooh, is Grimsley going to leak this wave too? That'd be really bad. Okay, yeah. Grimsley's going to leak wave 5 as well. And he won't give Licorice Coke that many minerals, but given how much he's leaked already, as well as the gas time that he's giving Licorice Coke can now send a medic. He'll accrue a little bit more gas, which he probably won't be able to translate into another large send on this wave. But look, he's able to get this Daemon, which is very good defense in this part of the game. He'll be able to send his second gas bomb a little bit faster. He might be able to send a good 2 aura units on wave 9 at this rate. While Grimsley, he has 100 gas, but he'll, like, any gas bomb that Grimsley sends after leaking so much is kind of, I mean, they have to do damage. If it's not doing damage, he's getting even more behind. Hopefully he doesn't leak this as well. We'll have to see the medic send from Licorice Coke. How much will it do? Grimsley, he's lost the 2 buffer units. He loses his Daemon. He doesn't have good DPS at this moment. Like, what is his main DPS? His main DPS is Zergling Savage, and that's gone down. And Grimsley leaks 6 units as well as the medic, and yeah, I don't know, Grimsley. It's not looking too good. He will have enough for 150 gas units send, but that's going to be all in, as much as I can tell. Look, Licorice Coke's mineral count's going to go up by another 4 for each unit he kills. And I think at this point, all he has to do is defend. Just defend, hold out for the gas bomb that Grimsley's going to eventually do, and just eco up, play a little bit of macro game, just kill him basically on 14, or maybe even earlier than that at this rate. As you can see, Licorice Coke has decided not to go up to 4 workers or 5. He's definitely focused on holding any aggression from Grimsley. And Grimsley holding on to his gas, knowing that Licorice Coke expects a big send on this wave, he's going to go all out. Not caring if he loses any gas, which at this rate he doesn't until it gets to 25% or so. He's going to send a massive amount of Lings and a Goliath for wave 8, hoping that Licorice Coke leaks big so he can get back into this game. Of course, in order to do this, you can see that his army values had to work with a very thin defense. And now, if Licorice Coke sends a bomb that he's not expecting, Grimsley will of course leak big. Here we go, Licorice Coke going for a bomb on the same wave as Grimsley, going for an Immortal and a lot of Lings. We'll have to see how many Lings both players are able to send and how they choose to defend this. Grimsley's taking on 3 workers, Licorice Coke gone up to his 4th. Ooh, looks like Licorice Coke is opting not to make a lot of defense, so I do think he will leak this wave, but looking at Grimsley, he might as well leak this wave too. None of his DPS is good versus armored, and they are all, for the most part, weak against magic. And we'll see. Licorice Coke will see the Goliath. Grimsley will see the Immortal. And both players will definitely leak. The Immortal not only tanking but also doing a massive amount of damage in this early game. And Licorice Coke with that Daemon, I told you, it's good early game. He doesn't leak much. Only leaks 5. Grimsley leaking 7, or 8 rather, including the Immortal. Yep. Grimsley just can't afford to make much stuff at the moment. Licorice Coke might just be able to finish him off on wave 10. If he chooses to bomb, then I mean, at least Grimsley will get back some of his minerals because Licorice Coke's SS is killing the creeps, which will give Grimsley the minerals. But I mean, at this rate, well, the good thing going for Grimsley is that they both have similar army sizes, but Licorice Coke has gone up to 5 workers, and Grimsley hasn't even gotten his first speed up yet. I mean, Grimsley is going to have to bank on having the Zergling Warrior to Zergling Savage, maybe make this into a Mercurial maybe, to hold a wave 10, but if Licorice Coke even goes for like wave 11 or 12, then Grimsley is basically hoping that Licorice Coke bombs him hard on wave 10 and he holds quite well. Licorice Coke just going up to 6 workers, taking his economic lead, knowing that Grimsley can't send anything to him on wave 9 with his economic situation. And he should hold this quite nicely. He's even sending eco sends to Grimsley, which unfortunately Grimsley can't even hold eco sends, so how is he supposed to handle the big gas bombs? Week 7 including the Marines, but this gives Licorice Coke even more gas time. Licorice Coke just sitting on his advantage, going up to 7 workers. He's going to be able to send whatever he wants wave 10 and probably kill Grimsley at this rate. It'll be a very slow and painful death. Let's see what he chooses. Licorice Coke going with Immortal. And at this rate, he'll definitely be able to afford another aura. I go for the double Immortal play. Immortal Goliath, Immortal, whatever he wants. Grimsley only has 120 gas. He might try to send an Immortal on wave 10, but yeah, Grimsley just praying to God that he doesn't leak it on this wave. He's playing to win. Definitely just playing desperate, playing to win. He has to make a lot of assumptions in this for when Licorice Coke will send, but Licorice Coke just sends something every wave. It's likely that Grimsley will just fall over and die. To be quite honest. Sees the Immortal. Will Grimsley be able to hold? Will Licorice Coke be able to hold? I think we know the answer for Licorice Coke. Just trying new stuff. Might as well, you're this far ahead. Why not? Grimsley will definitely not hold this wave. Licorice Coke does hold. And this will probably be GG for Grimsley unless he decides to upgrade his SS. But even if he does that, I mean, look at his gas already. Licorice Coke is already... yeah, double aura, and Grimsley taps out. GG. Well played. That's end of game number 2. Licorice Coke is up.